This is rather extraordinary.
Yeah, single digits when we walked in this morning. But they love their cricket here. And not surprised at all to see the fans come out in numbers. And what an atmosphere here it is. It's the adrenaline. It gets the players going. It gets us going here in the comm box as well.
Asif Sheikh has kept the gloves. Malantha kept in the first 3 games, but they've gone back to the national team keeper today. Just pre-game, Pabudi Dasanayake, the head coach, someone you obviously know very well. So we see the madness up in the NCSS section, the Bay 13 of this ground. It was Sa Sheikh Dasanayake on the outfield. That's the brains trust, isn't it? I know technically Anil Sa is the captain, but it almost feels like co-captains. They've had such a good tournament. They win today, they'll in essence they will be guaranteed a playoff spot. Oh, on a cold morning, don't want to get hit there. End of the power play, belongs to the Royals. 42 for none.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाट किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
And the DJ getting them going. It will warm up throughout the day. We're expecting highs of about 18 degrees, but felt like more like 1.8 degrees when we arrived this morning. Big shout out to the ground staff, absolute heroes for getting us starting at 9 a.m.
Yeah, quite incredible. I mean, the covers were frost covered. They had to peel them off. The branding on the sides as well, completely frost covered, icy. They had to break all that off. They've done a phenomenal job to make sure that this game starts on time. Did a lap of the ground this morning. It was really nice to see that there are numbers here for both of these sides. There's a fan following and a massive one, that too, for each of these sides. End of the power play as well, 6 over mark. 42 runs on the board. This is a good start for the Royals. All their wickets in hand as well.
Yeah, time for a little bit of mystery. Bowled one of the balls of the tournament, didn't he? Sharmala. But it has been expensive at the same time. Just in for the one bowl so far in the competition. Oh, nearly creates a chance from his very first delivery. It's kind of a shade of Sunil Narayan. Just that he'll generally bowl off breaks, but he has that ability to bowl the carom ball to get it to go away.
One of the other things that the fielders are going to have to deal with in this cold morning is the fingers. The ball gets hit hard, your fingers are a bit nimbly, they're a bit sore. It can be very tricky fielding. You don't want that ball to ping off of those fingers. Pocket warmer is not a bad idea.
Five fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle now. And with the left-hand, right-hand combination, there's fielders running everywhere. 2 in the deep on the offside. Deep cover, long off, and then 3 in the deep on the leg. It's right into the hitting arc. Bandari likes the look of it, and well, mighty, because he's hit it up to his teammates right into the pavilion. That's a great strike, and the fans, they're loving it.
It's the first 6 off of his bat. Another Siddhartha Bank 6. And out of the screws, in the hitting arc. And he helps himself to half a dozen. Big shot this. Trying to put the pressure right back on the bowler.
Really have seen a massive propensity of left arm orthodox in terms of the the spin varieties. Not that much wrist spin, not that much off spin or mystery spin. This is behind square, should be a couple, but Bandari can't turn quickly enough to get there. Have you been surprised that the wrist spinners have struggled, or just the conditions, a little bit of a chill, and the pitch is offering a variable amount of turn, maybe playing against them?
In the last couple of days, especially yesterday, we saw a lot of turn. The pitches are now in their second round, a bit older, a bit more grip out there. Amrojit worked into the leg side. And cut off just inches from the rope. Good running though.
Yeah, it must be a slightly surreal day for Shermala as the 50 comes up. He's from Sudurpachim. He's playing against them. He's played for the province across many tournaments for many years. It's one of the little side notes of the way the draft has worked. You might not end up in your home province. And his first over is gone for 11 as the Royals continue to press the advantage. It's 53 for none.
NPL वा आफ्नो मनपर्ने टिमको एन्थमलाई आफ्नो PRBT सेट गर्नुभयो त? Download NCEL app now or dial *123*6#.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाट किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
And we've passed the halfway stage of this tournament. 28 group matches followed by the 4 playoff games, all building up to that grand final on the 21st of December. Wouldn't be surprised if that's already sold out, to be honest. Harsh Thacker started with the maiden, back into the attack. Going to get a couple, good running, very comfortably, well judged. Now Manali, Kelty.com, our ticketing partners, that's where you can book your tickets. Today, are we going to see that first crowd catch by one of the spectators? Remember, it's got to be caught on camera, and if it is, you win 25,000 rupees. Surely today is the day.
Well, it's a full house, and it wouldn't surprise me if we do see a crowd catch.
One of the grounds team teased us yesterday. They showed the fans how it's done, but they can't win the money. You've got to be up in the crowd to win that Kelty.com crowd catch. I think it's going to be today. Question is, will it be a Dependra Singh Irie 6?
Yeah, go and get your tickets. Kelty.com, our official ticketing partners, have done a phenomenal job.
Fielder out there, the first wicket. And it's an ultraviolet, ballistic moment of the day, no doubt about that, because it's Harsh Thacker again, fresh from a fiver, back into the wickets. Safe Save really struggled against the off spinner, and he's gone.
The first one falls, and it's a big one in Zabe. Harsh Thacker, 5 for 23 in the last game. He finally picks up his first wicket, and he's just into his second over. Big moment this, big breakthrough. The first one falls. Saif Ali Zabe gone for 21 off 21. The Royals 55 for 1.
Well, the top of the table, bold strike back now. Look at this for a wildcard move. Harmeet Singh, known as maybe right now one of the best left-arm spinners in the associate game. Only debuted this year, would you believe, for the United States of America, former India under-19 player. He is known as a handy batter, but usually plies his trade at 6, 7, 8 for the United States. He's particularly good in that series in Texas against Bangladesh that USA won. But they've stuck him up the order. And he gets off the mark immediately. It's not the first time for him to Nepal. You'll know the local conditions. Is this a matchup thing again, Manali? They wanted to keep the left-hand, right-hand combination going?
I'm not really sure I'm entirely sold on this idea of bringing in Harmeet Singh this far up the order. Yes, he's a handy batter, but I would classify more as a middle to low order, come in and swing towards the death overs, try and attack the bowler then, because it is more of that. It is more swinging to the stars. At this point, you want someone who can create that partnership and rotate the strike with Binod Bhandari, who's going really well, 28 of 25.
I wonder, is he almost being sent in a kind of a number 3 pinch hitting role? Is he just going to have a go at everything? 8 have been bowled, the first wicket has fallen. It's 57 for 1.
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुस् तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौं
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha your way of quality living.
Guyana. Harmeet Singh, who was playing for the Rangpur Riders there, the BPL team, has come in, signed by the Royals and put up to number 3. This is why he's here, because of that dismissal of Saif Zaib. Also seen a signing, haven't we, for the Kings, Scott Edwards, the captain of the Netherlands, who was playing for Victoria in that competition. He's come in from Guyana too, just like our co-commentator Darren Goff. People moving everywhere. A couple of big signings, those two. I think Harmeet Singh's bowling in particular is going to be very effective. How's he going to go with the bat?
I definitely see him a contender with the ball. Can generate some good turn as well. Especially these pitches that are just now starting to turn. We've seen some really good turn out in the middle. We'll just have to see how Harmeet Singh ends up performing here. I would have been a little more comfortable bringing in a proper batter at this point, a number 3 bat.
Yeah! Bowled him! Mala only deals in spectacular deliveries to take wickets. He's taken 2 in the competition, and they've been 2 of the bowls of the entire tournament. That was unplayable. The top of off kissed, and Harmeet Singh, the experiment at number 3, doesn't work. He's gone for 1.
We really did not look comfortable at all. Turned ever so slightly away and takes the top of the off stump. It's an absolute gem of a delivery. Just kissing the bail right off the stump. Excellent stuff. Mullah gets a wicket, and it's the end of Harmeet Singh. 1 off 3. The Royals 58 for 2.
Well, the game has turned, it's changed. Neither you nor I, Manali, could work out why Brandon McMullen wasn't walking in at number 3, as he has done throughout the competition. But he's out there now. Harmeet Singh's stay at the crease. A short one off 3, dismissed by, well, Darren Goff used the word Jaffa yesterday on air. He's going to use a bit of lingo that some viewers here in Nepal, and I think even you, Manali, won't have heard before, but that was a Jaffa, wasn't it? Oh, what a delivery, Shermala. He's produced 2 peaches so far this tournament, and they're the only 2 wickets he's taken.
This is my concern. When you start experimenting with a batting order that has worked for you in the past, you start to shake things up when it's not necessarily the best of times, especially when you're going up against the Janakpur Bulls, who have been unbeaten so far in the competition. They've got their combinations figured out. Why you want to mess around with those combinations now? It beats me.
Down the ground, McMullen immediately into his work. Yeah, I think the slight delay we had in play there. Ben Mike is on as a subfielder. He's only played the 1 game, been a bit unlucky. He must have come on for one of the overseas players. We'll get that checked. As Mala nearly finds another. 9 bowled, 59 for 2.
उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है।
Stars in the house and rapidly becoming the place to be seen here in Kathmandu. The MPL fusing together. We've seen actors, mountaineers, singers all come along. Even saw movie directors here yesterday as Lalit Rajbanshi returns to the attack, in for his 3rd. Didn't open the bowling today. Now, before we had the day off, we saw Shermala produce a ridiculous delivery to bowl Arjun Saud of the Lumbini Lions. That was the carom ball. This one here in the last over, he's cleaned up Harmeet Singh with a stunner. Probably not much Harmeet could do about this.
Now squirt him right up. That little bit of grip and turn. And it was an absolute perfection when it just took the top of the bail. Right there, top of off stump. That's all you need.
It's a funny old game, isn't it? Whether you're a spinner, a seamer, whatever you bowl, if you hit the top of off, you generally aren't going too far wrong. Key is finding the length that you need to bowl to hit the top of off. So look at the field. Still the 3 on the leg, 2 on the off in the deep.
With the wicket, the momentum's now completely shifted.